It's like they say, man your plans and God laughs.
That is such bullshit.
Excuse me?
Never give up control. Live life on your own terms.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. But cancer's cancer. So.
To hell with your cancer. I've been living with cancer for the better part of a year. Right from the start, it's a death sentence. That's what they keep telling me. Well, guess what? Every life comes with a death sentence. So every few months I come in here for my regular scan, knowing full well that one of these times, hell, maybe even today, I'm gonna hear some bad news. But until then, who's in charge? Me.
As you guys all know, I say it all the time, I enjoy playing video games. It's my thing, it's my hobby, it's my addiction, it's my whatever y'all want to call it. I love it, you feel me? I'm never stepping away from it. And if anything, I'm playing it more than I have before, you feel me, in these last recent months. It's insane, but I came to realize that, games, honestly, bro, these last few months for me, bro, it's been great. These games have been amazing for me. I don't know what to say, but I think it's honestly because I've recently been having this consistent seek for knowledge that allowed me to pay more attention to video games.
Right.
You feel me? And what I mean by that, I got this sense of curiosity now. And it's mainly because I've been reading a lot and I've just been learning about a lot of shit these past few months as well. And in doing so, I've been more gravitated to playing video games, to knowing the story of these characters in these games and just trying to improve as well, because I don't know, I might be bugging, but reading these books has honestly helped me to improve my gaming experience.
Read a fucking book for once.
And I'm not here to tell people, go read these books, do that, do this, read that. Nah, I'm not saying that, but reading is so overlooked, especially with kids in my generation and before. Most of us don't really take the time to do so. It's now that I've been reading a lot, and before I never used to read like that. Barely anything. I never read. I'm not even lying. I used to resort to just listening to podcasts, but that as well, I wasn't really paying attention. So when it came to me reading, it was a huge benefit for me because I just started to have that sense of curiosity, as like I said before, and just trying to understand a lot of shit to the point where I could understand things from a different point of view. You feel me?
We have a problem. We have a problem. Ladies and gentlemen, we have problems.
So it's great, bro. Reading all these books has helped me improve my gaming experience. It's helped me improve in video games in general too.
I love you.
So far, I've read 7 books this whole year, and I'm currently on my 8th book right now. I'll probably finish that before the year ends. Bro, I never used to read books. This is insane. This is insane behavior coming from me. It's wild, bro. People who know me they gonna see this, they gonna be like, nah, he's capping. He ain't no way he been reading all this bullshit. You feel me? And I don't blame him. I never used to read, bro. That just wasn't a part of my thing. But I try to be more aware, and I just been wanting to learn more. And I think honestly, learning is something that is honestly overlooked as time goes on, bro. We don't really learn to appreciate our ability to learn and all the resources we have now. And so I decided to just sit back and see, I learned to just be a little bit more grateful about the life that I have, you feel me? And in doing so, I decided to start reading and start learning about shit, because I honestly, before, I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I was like, you know what? Let me just start reading. Let me just try to learn more about the world in itself, try to become a better person, just try to become more knowledgeable in certain aspects of life, you feel me? And so doing that, obviously I'm a gamer, I'm a huge video game advocate. That in itself helped me to improve my experiences when I came to playing video games. Whether it be multiplayer games, whether it be story mode games, anything, you feel me? It didn't matter. I just learned to improve and appreciate my video games a whole lot more because I decided to start reading, bro. It's wild, but it's the truth.
That is amazing.
It allowed me to appreciate more story-driven games. It allowed me to imagine myself in different worlds. And it also allowed me to try to become someone else. And what I mean by that is if I got a main protagonist in a video game that I'm playing as, I just try to see things from his point of view or her point of view, you feel me? And just see how life works in their world. All those three things in itself just help me to appreciate what's going on in a video game. And it keeps me intact with what's going on in that world, you feel me? So I learned to appreciate everything else. As I said in my last video games are a more condensed version of life, and the skill sets and the abilities you have is similar to life, but in a more exaggerated version. So doing that, I try to relate to each character, each player in the game, and just try to make a connection between me and them, you feel me? And just see how their life works and try to compare it to mine. And it's an amazing feeling, bro. It's an amazing way to think about video games. You start to have that curiosity, bro. Like seeing shit from a different point of view in these games, it starts to expand the possibilities of all these outcomes that could possibly happen in all these video games, you feel me? Obviously, everybody has the same ending in these video games, but people can see it differently, and that's the amazing part.
Imagination.
Like I said in my last video again, games are like books and like movies, but instead of experiencing video games from an audience perspective, you as a gamer are part of the experience because you're making interactions with what's going on in front of you, you feel me?
Sometimes I just sit here, take it all in, ride it all the way across the river. Those three pillars. Ancient city hidden in the clouds. I worked in that factory for 20 years. Paid off. Lost my purpose for a while. And then when my wife passed, lost my heart too, but my birds. They taught me how to fly again.
You're choosing what's right and what's wrong based on your knowledge, based on your morals, and continuing to proceed on how you want to attack in this video game in particular. So that's what makes video games in general so amazing to me. And I don't know how many times I said it already, but reading has helped me to realize that, and it helped me to improve what was going on around the gaming world, around these story mode games, around these multiplayer games, around these fighting games. And I start to see things that could possibly give me a better outcome on certain situations. So it's a blessing, bro. I don't know if it was just me maturing, getting older, and realizing shit, but I could honestly say that reading has played a huge part as to why I think like this, bro. Coming from a dude like me, like I never would have thought I'd be the type of person to be reading books.
Yes! That's awesome!
It'll be over soon.
Man, I see this as a way to just learn from yourself, learn from your outcomes, learn from your past experiences, and just try to improve on yourself. And so that's why, honestly, I don't think I'll ever get rid of video games, because it's just a different version of a book, in my opinion. So that's amazing, bro. I don't know how y'all feel about it. I don't know how everybody else gonna feel about it, but that's my take on reading books and playing video games, and the reason why I read books as well. Not only because it makes for a better experience on video games, but it just makes me more knowledgeable, and that consistent seek for knowledge allows me to pay more attention in everything. You feel me? If you don't read, I recommend that you do.
No, son of a bitch.
If you don't have time, then listen to a podcast. Just try to find a way to just improve your knowledge on anything, bro. Because I'm not saying this just for just only gamers. I'm saying it for people in general. You're just gonna be more aware of everything that's going on around you. You're just gonna learn more. And what I say about reading, bro, reading all these books, of course, has been a great thing, but just don't take it too serious. I don't know how to explain it. Now, you know what? Don't even listen to me. What I'll say about reading is try to find a time and place to do so, because having that sense of curiosity not only improves the gaming experience, but it just improves life in general. That consistent seek for knowledge allows you to just pay more attention to everything around you and just learn everybody's stories as well. So people take it for granted, and in the world we live in now, it's so easy to get caught up in all these distractions. So do what you gotta do, bro. Live your life, read more often, and try to see things from a different perspective. Don't be so one-sided, and don't have tunnel vision in this thing we call life and in video games itself, bro. I ain't trying to sound like no fucking philosopher or anything like that. But I'm just saying, like, I'm just speaking my mind. Before I let y'all go, I'm gonna just give y'all a quick recommendation of certain books that I've read this year. Y'all don't gotta read it, of course not. But just to show you the books that helped me to have this mindset and improve my gaming experience overall. This is not in order. I'm just giving y'all all the books that I've read this year. So, The War of Art, The 12 Rules for Life, The Tao of Pooh, The Principle of Taoism, demonstrated by Winnie the Pooh, The Alchemist, The Power of Now, Man's Search for Meaning, The Lincoln Highway, and last but not least, the book that I'm currently reading right now, How Do You Live? Great novel, by the way. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Tune in to your boy, Mike Valentine, aka Trigger Mike, the one and only. Y'all heard it here first, all right? Y'all be easy. It's the start of December. It's getting cold. Get a coat. Do something. Y'all have a nice one, all right? Peace.